As you walk along the dirt paths and across the wooden sidewalks of Garnet, just imagine a town once booming with the sounds of children laughing and the music playing coming out of the J.R. Wells Hotel or Kelly's Bar. This town was once filled with the gold miners and their families. In 1898, roughly 1,000 people called Garnet their home. The town grew very quick, and many of the buildings are still standing. In 1895, Dr. Armistead Mitchell built a stamp mill to crush local ore. Around it, the town grew, which was originally named Mitchell. In 1897, the town became known as Garnet. The town earned its name from the ruby-colored stones found nearby. Sam Ritke hid a rich vein of ore in his Nancy Hanks mine that started the town growth and began attracting gold miners. The town consisted of 4 stores, 4 hotels, 3 livestock stables, 2 barbershops, a union hall, a school, a butcher shop, a candy shop, a doctor's office, and 13 saloons. About 20 mines were being operated in the area. Many of the buildings were built on top of existing mines and future mines. What made Garnet unique was the fact that many families lived in the town. Most mining towns typically only house the miners themselves, not their wives and children. This town operated more like a community versus a typical mining town. There was more to this town than mining. Imagine a town that held dances, parties and picnics out on the hillside, and went fishing along the creek. In other mining towns, saloons, drinking, gambling, and prostitution were commonplace. In Garnet, there was control over this and the availability of a town jail. Stagecoach transportation was available. If supplies were needed, they had to travel 3 days toward Missoula. Unfortunately, the gold ran out about 20 years later. By 1905, the majority of the mines were claimed abandoned. Tragedy struck the town in 1912. A fire blazed through the town and destroyed most of the commercial buildings. Garnet was not rebuilt. World War I presented many job opportunities, and the city had more options for the families. In 1934, people returned to the town in hopes of finding new materials in the mountains. This was a short-lived revival. By 1940, the town was declared permanently abandoned. Today, as you walk through the town, you can feel the isolation. You can envision a past that was once lively and see kids running and playing in the area. There are 30 buildings that remain to this day, many of which you can walk through and see past artifacts and furniture. It is impressive to step back in time and envision another way of life.